Shalom. Shalom, Yasharala. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakatham to the 144,000, as well as the rest of your elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. All right, and it's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And this quick lesson, we're just going to get into seek him early, as in now, not seek him early when it's too late, right? And this lesson was inspired by Apostle Gabar, one of the lessons he was doing, how he was going into how they're not YouTube celebrities. And one of the things he went into in that lesson was pretty much the famine of the word, famine of the word. And it's like, I forgot what he said. He said something. Yeah, he said about the feminine word, but he said something else that really sparked it, but I forgot it now. But this is inspired by that lesson. How they're not YouTube celebrities, man. Right? Getting his wisdom and knowledge and understanding while you can. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 17. It says, "I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me." Right? It's so as it says, man, I love them that love me. How do you show your love to Yahweh Shem Shai? What scripture say? If you love me, keep my commandments. So if you keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, end quote, right? Then the Lord loves you, and the way He's gonna show you is through that tough love, by putting you through hell to build you up, or doing what He has to do to make sure that you're ready for the big test that to make sure that you're ready for the big test that we got coming up, right? The hour of temptation, Jacob's trouble, ultimately, right? And it says, "And those that seek me early shall find me," right? So seeking Him early would be right now. Right now, it's seeking Him early while the evil days come not. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get Sirach 5. This is Sirach chapter 5 verse 7. It says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in a day of vengeance." That's right. So it says, make no tarrying. Hold on. Yeah, it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, right? Why? Because, as it said, man, it's gonna come upon you suddenly. You know what scripture says on that? 1 Thessalonians the 5th chapter, right? Right? How it goes into how the Lord comes in the as a thief in the night, right? So it's gonna come in at a time not looked for, at a time when you think everything is all good. Kind of like in the days of Noah, they thought it was all good. Yep, they thought shit was sweet, right? And what it says in Matthew the 24th chapter, as in the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. The only difference is that it's just going to be with fire. Because back then, it was water, which was a time never before seen on the earth at that time. But this time it's going to be different. It's going to be with fire, right? Which is going to be something that have never been before, just like in the days of Noah, right? So, yeah, man, seek the Lord right now. You don't want to be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance, of Lord's vengeance, man. You want to ultimately be protected from that by seeking Yahweh Bashem Shai now. What scripture says, work out your salvation with fear and trembling, right? So you're supposed to really be working and give diligence to make your calling and election sure. You're supposed to be working at it, man. Right? Doing the best you can through the power of spirit Yahweh Bashem Shai, man. Right? The concept is simple, but going through it is not. It's simple. What the Lord wants from us is just doing it is the hard part. That's the only hard part, just doing it. You know? But I'm going to go ahead, get Proverbs chapter 1. I'm going to jump straight down to the point. I'm going to jump down to verse 27. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 27. It says, when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, right? Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. Why? Because the Lord is gonna hide his face in that day. All right, he's coming to do straight business, getting straight busy, right? So when Jacob's trouble pop up, oh damn, Slovakia, that hurts. But yeah, when Slovakia, that was Satan. But yeah, man, when the time comes and the Lord he's coming to get busy, man, just straight work. All right, he ain't coming to do no talking. He gonna be pleading with all flesh with the sword at that moment. I mean, he gonna just do a lot of killing, right? So when your fear comes upon you, when you done lost everything, right? After being, because up in this chapter, verse 20, probably this is Proverbs 1, so verse 20 on down, I'm at 27 right now, just goes into, basically people that's not taking heed, the ones that are not taking heed, which is 2/3. We're just at the point to where, the part I'm at, which is verse 27, just going into how these people didn't want to listen. Right? These people don't want to, they didn't want to take heed. Right, and now since they didn't take heed, this is what they're going to do. They're basically going to call upon Yahweh Bashem Shah, and it's not going to work. Why? Because you didn't serve him. The Lord going to look at you like, I never knew you. Ye workers of iniquity. Right? That's how the Lord going to be. But I'm going to read. It says, Proverbs 1 verse 28 from the top. It says, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. So you don't want to be a part of this group, right? The 2/3 group, right? The undesirable group, right? That's going to seek the Lord early when it's too late. Jake going to try to, I know I like to say this a lot, but it's just funny to me. Jake going to try to go on a fast when all hell's breaking loose. It's like, nah, it's too damn late. You already gonna have to go onto an involuntary fast as it is, because it's a famine going on, right? Which is scarcity of food. Gonna try to fast in that day. Lord, I'm for real this time. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Of course you're gonna be for real when you done lost everything. When all hell's breaking loose, when chaos is round about you. Of course you're gonna take heed then. But you're supposed to do it while the evil days come not, which is now, right? And it's still time, because as long as the prophets are still out preaching his word, teaching his word, that's mean the doors of mercy are still open, right? But it's going to come to a point to where the doors of mercy are not going to be open too much longer. Meaning that if you don't get this wisdom and knowledge and understanding now, if you do not seek him now, then it's going to be too late when you do start. Because it's going to be too late, because you're going to be doing it when all hell breaks loose, when you already lost everything. No, do it while you got everything, right? Do it as right now while Jacob trouble's not really, well, it's here, but it's just on a small level. But don't wait till everything get ramped up to the climax, and then now you're trying to seek him. It's like, no, Lord, that time is done with. You don't want to be a part of that group. Reading on verse 29, it says, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh. All right, so you didn't choose the fear of Yahweh by Bashem Shah, and guess what? you're gonna be the ones that's gonna be calling upon the Lord. He's just not gonna answer you because you chose not to fear him. Verse 30. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 30 says, they would none of my counsel and despise all my reproof. Meaning you despise all the correction, all the rebukes that went out. and you just said, you know what, I don't give a damn, right? Basically what you said to the Lord. Verse 31, it says, therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. So you're going to have to eat the fruit of your own way, meaning you're going to have to reap what you sowed, right? He that sowing sparingly shall reap sparingly. So you sowing sparingly, which is you not serving how about Shem Shai. Guess what? Your reward is sparing. It's going to be sparingly, right? Whatever you gave to the Lord, that's what he's going to give to you in return. If you gave him nothing but shit and disrespect, that's what the Lord's going to do to your ass. He's just going to do it on a much higher level, right? And, vice versa. If you've been serving the Lord, sowing bountifully, meaning, present your body as a living sacrifice, then guess what? The Lord is going to be with you, man. The Lord is going to be with you. He's going to take care of you. But them are the ones that are going to be seeking the Lord early as in right now, But yeah, that's all I really have to say through the Spirit, man. Be on the side that's seeking him early now. Not the one that's too early, not the one that's too late, seeking him early, but it's too late. It's like it. But anyways, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I want to end it off by saying, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yeshua.